and now to Pattaya.
Okay.
Well, I'd like to know what made you come to Pattaya the first time?
Well, first of all, the sunshine. I was getting very fed up with the English winters, and the music business was sliding a little bit. I thought it's time I really sort of thought about what do I want from my life, you know, and I wanted to have fun. I wanted to be in a nice climate, and in 2006 I first came to Koh Samui and enjoyed it there, and a friend of mine came who had already moved to Pattaya. He came down and met me there, and he said, well, you should try Pattaya if you like Thailand. I did, fell in love with the place, and I thought, well, it's never going to be never a dull moment here. And first of all, my idea was just to come for the winter, but as soon as I came here I got involved with the likes of Pattaya People, and it just snowballed into something that, well, why move? Why go anywhere else?
And of course, Pattaya has so much to offer, but there must be something that you will point out to be the best. What is the best about Pattaya?
I think that there's a really nice spirit in the place. I mean, first of all, I already mentioned there's never a dull moment. That's for a fact. But there's a nice spirit amongst the people here. I think the Falang community, let's face it, we're all equal, really, in a way. We're all equal over here. And I love that feeling of the camaraderie amongst everybody.
And you know, the cross-section of people from every corner of the world
in
one place.
And that's another great thing, is the fact that, yeah, you can get on with all the different countries here, and we do get on together very well here, I believe. And I think over and beyond all of that is the Thai people and their acceptance of us as well, you know, and the fact that we can integrate with them, and they're just lovely people.
And how tolerant they are to our strange behaviors.
We're all very weird. We're all Martians, really, aren't we?
Well, I know that you love Pattaya very much, but there might be something that you would like to be different. What do you dislike about Pattaya?
I think that all tourists, when they arrive at the airport, should be given training in how to dress. Right? Because it never fails to amuse me, you know, how some of them can, I don't think they even look at themselves in the mirror in the morning, you know, can wear a brightly checked shirt with stripy pants or something like that. And there should really be a fashion police.
In Pattaya, you are very famous as the host of the biggest morning show, the most listened to morning show. And of course, as a TV presenter, you are a media personality in Pattaya. How did that all come about?
Well, I think I've been a performer all my life on stage, and I've always been in recording studios, always been you know, producing music and ads and things like that in the past. So it kind of like all came together quite easily when I came here to come onto the radio, although I'd never really done I'd done a little bit of radio work back in England, but nothing of the scale of this. But it seemed to come quite naturally. And then I was given the opportunity to do a little bit of presenting on TV, and I think people kind of warmed to the fact that I wasn't fake in any way. I was just, you know, being myself, which is something that I've always tried to do. And I think people can see through fakeness, so maybe that's why I've been a success at it.
And of all the people, and you had so many different people, famous and non-famous, coming into the morning show, of all those people, who have impressed you the most and why?
Well, that's a difficult one, because so many different people in Pattaya, you know, have got so much to offer when they come onto the show. But there's one guy who always lifts my spirits immensely and shows me what life's about, and that's Scouse Paul. You might have seen him on one of the MGTVs that we did, but he comes over to Pattaya for half the year. He's from Liverpool, and he's well travelled, but I just love his just basic honesty about life, and about he's so well versed of the world. He's a man of the world who's such a great philosopher, and you know, I think he can teach us all a lot.
You wrote the theme song for Pattaya, Pattaya Wonderland, and actually performed together with Pattaya Mayor Idipon Kunplum on the beaches in front of the 5-star Pullman Hotel. Well, tell us, how was that like?
I'm not usually nervous, but I was a little bit nervous that day because I didn't know how far I could push him, you know, how free he would be on the video. And it was just wonderful when he turned up because he loved the song. He loved the fact that it was a very positive thing about Pattaya. And he just didn't hold back, did he? He really enjoyed it. I got him doing some little dance moves and actually singing on the end of the song and that. And whenever I see him now, he's always asking me, when are you going to do another? So watch the space. There's one in preparation now. Music
has been your life, Barry. But if you should look back at your life and maybe have chosen another career, what would that might be?
I've thought about that a few times, and I really cannot think what I would have done, apart from maybe photography or something in the arts somewhere, because as a DIY person, I'm completely useless. That stands for don't involve yourself. But anything artistic, I seem to be able to do quite well at. So it would have been something artistic. I don't know, whether a writer, book writer, or something like that. I don't know.
One day, you're going to leave this world. We all are. What would you like to be known for?
Maybe just someone who put a little bit of sunshine into people's lives. You know, I always think back to my days with Brotherhood of Man and the joy on people's faces when we used to do Save Your Kisses for Me, you know, because it was such a big song and it meant so much to so many people. And that's happened to me many times where people have come up and say, oh, that song means so much to me. Or, you know, even on the morning show, people listen and say, that was funny, what you was doing this morning. And I love that item about this. And we've seen that Beatles thing on television and so informative, you know. And I think if you can enrich people's lives, that's a fantastic thing to have.
Barry, it's been a pleasure to meet you here and talk to you. Well, we look forward to the continuation of the Barry Upton saga.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
This program is produced by Pattaya People Media Group. Stay tuned for further Personalities.